where legends come to play. There's a streamer named Calvin who brightens up the day with a mind as sharp as a lightsaber's gleam. He strategizes fiercely in every battle scene. Calvin, awesome mastermind supreme. In the world of Swigo, he reigns supreme. With tactics bold and strategies tight, he conquers every challenge day and night. But amidst the battles and the grand Star Wars war, there's a soft spot in his heart for something more. It's the Gungans of Naboo that steal his affection, especially Jar Jar Binks, his greatest obsession. Calvin, awesome Gungan friend, in the midst of battles his love won't bend. With a smile for Jar Jar, he leads the way through the galaxies of heroes, come what may. With Jar Jar by his side, he'll never fall. For Calvin, awesome embraces them all more. Calvin, awesome, his knowledge is immense, and before you ask, Traya, he's on the fence. So raise your blasters, shout with glee for Calvin, awesome, and the Gungans wild and free. In the world of Swigo, they'll forever shine, a testament to friendship across the stars. So raise your blasters, shout with glee for Calvin, awesome, and the Gungans wild and free. In the world of Swigo, they'll forever shine, a testament to friendship.
And we are back for what is most definitely not a GAC. For those of you who are on Twitch, I'm sure you enjoyed the title, given the fact that I think every single time that I do this, everybody immediately just assumes that they missed out on GAC. So yeah, how we doing, everyone? We having a good time? We got a holiday weekend coming up, or at a bare minimum a holiday. Hey, can Drogon give this to people who aren't rebels?
There's a streamer named Calvin
Oh, he can. Awesome.
who brightens up the day.
All right, so she died, so that kind of sucks. We could have had like 4 permanent buffs here.
He strategizes fiercely in every battle scene.
What's up, Charlie? How you doing?
Mastermind supreme.
Garsong when? When we get into things, we probably... I don't know if I want to make a bit as big a point this stream as we did a while ago. By a while ago, I mean last month, to do it, but it would probably be wise to get a Inquisitor song done sometime tonight. Because I have a feeling we're going to be using them. Oh, I really shouldn't try to kill 3PO. 3PO's kind of helping me out here. YouTube, how you doing? Georgie? Music too loud? Yeah, we just coming in here. Perception. How's Conquest good? I will check. I will most certainly check, because you will have to... We'll take a look at that together. You've heard of all-in-one Finn. Now get ready for all-in-one Kylo. Yep. Yeah, I mean, Kylo's my favorite character to do this with, just to put, like, every single buff on him and watch him blow something up. I really didn't think you could give Keen Stratagem to a non-rebel. I really didn't know, but what's up, Model? How you doing? Bait, love your content. I hope you're having good. I'm having a really good day, Bait. The night is young, so I hope it is a good night. We have Darth Tacos and Road Taco both in chat on YouTube. That's kind of crazy. Oh, rank 69, nice. Jaguar, David, how you doing? Doofine. Looks like Jaguar's in both chats, perhaps? Wild, is this Grand Admiral Karth stream? I don't know. All right, we're pulling this. Overcasted, my dude, what's up? I don't see the Karth comparison. And by the way, I looked up like cosplays for it, just in case, because someone suggested we should dress up as Karth for May the 4th, but there aren't, like, Karth is not a popular enough character for there to just be like random miscellaneous cosplays or costumes for. So I would have to make one. And that sounds like a lot of commitment for something that Nooch said offhandedly once. There's a way to do polls in YouTube too. I should learn how to do that. Maybe today's the day. What's up, Rogan? Oh, Wampa? Oh yeah, Wampa likes the buffs too. At least in a non-GAC environment. There's gotta be a way to do that. Yeah, that's not how you do that. Yeah, I'd have to piecemeal the costume. It'd be a lot of Etsy orders. It would probably be an expensive endeavor. In my experience, the more niche the interest or cosplay is, the more expensive it's gonna be. Can we get a side-by-side of Karth? Sure. Do you want like the grainy Karth image that is the one that everyone knows, or do you want like a 4K version? Because we can find both. All right. So I think Chewbacca's LSP will be back. I kind of think it will be. When Penguin memes, I'm not sure. I do think it will be back at some point. It's kind of generic clothing. I don't know. All right, so this is the 4K version, which kind of gives me Soldier Boy vibes from The Boys. I demand a refund. There's no GAC sign up this week. I feel tricked. Yeah, got him. What's up, Duramana? My mom does a lot of cosplay. That's a statement, Spidey Man. That's awesome. Looking at Karth, I don't think it would be that expensive unless she wants to do a look one-to-one accurate. Spidey Man, if like you know this, if you like know this stuff, then I don't know, maybe hit a brother up. There it is. Twinsies. There should be a third option for Ish. I mean, I'll pull up like the grainy version too, like that everyone knows and loves. To be real though, like these were really good graphics for when this game came out. Out at the KOTOR. Or about a one-to-one comparison there. Yeah. So only 2 people voted on the poll, so we have a 100% yes. Oh my, a Bodhi. The secret love child of me and Gridden. Is it really that much of a secret? Someone recently told us that I should do either a video or a stream where it's just me and him talking Portuguese. No actual swaggoing content, just that. Fisher twins. It goes without saying voting, really. Okay. Does it? Alright, I should, I was gonna look up how to make polls on YouTube. I do not want to watch a video on how to do this. This should not be that hard. From the bottom of the chat window, create a poll, create your poll. That seems... What's up, Jason? How you doing? Yeah, this is weird. YouTube, why aren't you as user-friendly? All right, so one of the main things that I want to do tonight, along with just like Conquest and Chill or whatever, I do have some Conquest that needs to be done, is I need some people to like fact check me on some efficiencies we're gonna be doing for a new Relic video, because it seems we're overdue. Because I have a bunch of people asking questions, like these are technically already answered, but apparently not recently enough. All right, I'm taking down the car photos. Sure. Okay, we got that done. I believe I've already hit whatchamacallit in Fleet Arena, so that's good. Already hit first, so I don't have to do that tonight. So do I progress into Sector 5 or do we go... Oh, to answer someone's question, I think, what was it Perception who asked earlier? I'm at 353, which I'm really not... I'm really not too stressed about it. Yeah, I'm a little conflicted here because I want to be able to do... Oh, I guess those are all fine, actually. It was Sector 4 I'm thinking of, where it's like, you have to have great mothers. Oh, no, it is Sector 5. I clicked on the wrong one. Great Mothers and Morgan up and running. And I'm going to have them up and running before the end of Conquest. Although, it might be closed. How many shards away am I? 32 plus 18, 50. So I'm 50 shards away. 60, 120 divided by really 48. I got about 11 shards a day, so I'll be done in like 5 days. I'll be done with both of them. No, 5 days, 11 days. I tried it once, Wild, and everyone died. They're just gear 11. So, yeah, it looks like I won't have them done until the end of Conquest. So I might need to start trying to figure out how to cheese that. It's not that big of a deal, though. Who's the team for critical damage up? Oh, there's a lot of characters that give it. Which one of you gives it a lot? Pretty sure Gungans and Inquisitors are already really worn out. I mean, where are my Gungans at? I feel like I've already worn them out for another feat somewhere. Yeah, they're sitting at like 60. DTMG Enoch. I think I actually tried them earlier and they got rocked versus Padme. It's like my Armor Shred team. That's Sean Fawn. Is Armor Shred on 1 or 2? I think it's on 2. Yeah. Oh, very nice, Brady. I think it's pretty good progress. All right, hippity hoppity. Let's throw this over to gas. Armor Shred. Sure, hit him again. Armor Shred on you. I think I might just basic for now. And then we'll reduce that on General Skywalker. All right, so he should be really easy to kill, so we'll reduce Cam's cooldowns here in a second. All right, Cam's cooldowns are reset, so he's got another Armor Shred ready to go. So we need to start cycling through. Oh, I really don't want to blow him up. So we'll not do that. All right, Armor Shred on that guy. We killed him without a buff. JMK. Back to Cam. Reduce his cooldowns again. This is, yeah, we're gonna cut ourselves short because that one kill JMK got. Sure. Someone should have a revive. Nope. It's been great so far. I finished almost all the global fleets before finishing Sector 5. Yeah, no, this reminds me of like the Cat one, or maybe it was the Razor Crest. It is just stupid easy. Like, I'm getting most of these by accident. Like, I finished Galactic Republic a long time ago, and I wasn't even trying. Yeah, that will definitely help, Brady. That'll definitely help. This is the armor. We're still on that note. Yeah, this is Mon Mothma. Tried to triple Kylos for helping with the Shin Mare. Nice. What's up, Joe? I assume this is a TW prep stream. Not quite, Bane. Not quite. Although there is going to be... we need to... My secret motive, or ulterior motive for the stream is to have you guys fact check me for some relic efficiency stuff. So that we might jump to that fairly soon, actually. I have an alt where I put Powercron, was able to get the 4-piece. Oh, very nice. Yeah, I've heard quite a few people that struggle with Conquest or have struggled with Conquest, like really, really, really enjoy the Powercron. All right, so I don't want to outright kill him because then he'll just permanently die. I wonder if you can die. Ah, close. All right, so no cooldown reduction for him. I'll just give it to him that way. That's fine. Sure, put it on him. Oh, and the health equalized, they all get the healing immunity. It's kind of a bummer for them. It's fine. What's your thoughts on the new Shard Shop currency deal and the recurring ship events is really cool? If you're just referring to the fact that you can now get all those like really old ships for a huge discounted rate through Shard Shop currency, I think that's amazing. One of the things that I've kind of always said, of course that one shot, that I've always said that the identity of the game has pretty much always been buy it now or play long enough and get it later for cheaper. And that's kind of exactly what that's embodying. Like, Finalizer and Radis and whoever, those have been in the games for years and years. And while I believe the initial difficulty to get them was probably warranted, now that, like, the game is in such a different place, it's fine. Like, just give them to people. Like, give Executrix to people. Give Endurance to people. Give Finalizer to people. Like, I don't really care. Oh, I like this as well. I don't necessarily think this was necessary. This just makes things really nice. Also nice. It just makes things a lot easier. Like, it almost seems like they're wanting to dial back on the GL system. I feel like this is a result of a survey. I feel like at one point they asked the community, hey, what really grinds your gears about Galaxy of Heroes? And a fairly large amount of people said the stupid light side, dark side currency for GLs. Because both this change and the other one where you can't lose tickets anymore, both of those really are anti what those entire systems were about. I find it interesting. Oh, we shot Hoda. Sure, stun you. Because R2 got guard. Alright, let's put that over there. So, triple stack SLKR, very fun. Hoda buff SLKR. Keen strategy and SLKR. So now SLKR probably wins this on auto. I am confused. Do you actually think you missed GAC sign up? Who, me? I'm saying you missed it, boss. Not me. I signed up. Give it to them, but please don't show it as a new event every day. Yeah, I mean, that's fair. You can't lose tickets anywhere. Yeah. As an odd team lineup. It's a fun team lineup. It's one that can give SLKR all the fun things. So now he's got Medpack, he's got Beskar, he's got Keen Strategy, and he's got it's just a fun lineup. It's not necessarily supposed to be effective, although it is somewhat effective. Get all the fun things. Clack. You can't lose tickets anymore. That's probably all I said, Brady. Oh, Reality Gamers with raid. Sweet. Thank you for the raid, Skewers. I'm guessing this is Ranger Danger. What was GAC sign up? Guys, it was yesterday. You all missed it. What's up, Ray Rock? Yep, you're out. What else? Why else would Calvin stream on Wednesday? What's up, Jonathan Wood? How you doing? Good to have you here. See, Ranger signed up for GAC too. He's all good to go. How's Conquest going? Conquest is going all right. What's up, Munib? Let's see when this time. So yeah, I mean, Conquest is going fine. We are at 350 out of, what is it, 630. So well over halfway there with a ton of progress. Yeah, they're pretty rare, boss. They're pretty rare. Exclusive K1 GAC club. Calvin K1 players get an extra week of GAC. Yes. Yes, they do. I don't really know which feats I want to work towards right now. How's Lord Vader looking? Not great. What's up, Desi? Distinct light of something. What's up, Panky? How you doing? Who does accuracy down? Is that Inquisitors? I survived the squish t-shirt. I am proud of you, Panky. That is sick. I love to hear about people getting Jar Jar. I really feel like accuracy down is Inquisitors. Oh. Desi? Desi just gifted 5 subs? Thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah, I actually did pretty poorly this last GAC. I did 4 and 5, so we're just barely hanging on. If I had lost my final match, it would have put us low enough that I think even if we won our incoming 5v5 match, we would have gotten kicked out. Who's my favorite Star Wars character in general? I feel like this changes by the day. It's probably Obi-Wan. Viva La Porte. Thanks, Desi. I think you got like halfway to a hype train too. Oh no, you got us all the way through level 1 and halfway to level 2. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool of Desi. Oh, that's great, Jonathan. Is there anything in specifically you'd like to see? One of the things that I want to work on tonight is kind of getting everyone's opinions on some relic stuff. Oh, Duvin with the 200 biddies. He did say that, Prime. We are getting an updated Squish in December, but I mean, someone asked me this a while ago what my thoughts on that were, and I'm like, they've already tried to do this at least twice, and I mean, I don't know if it's gotten better, but it hasn't been fixed. So hopefully it does something cool, but it might not. December is next week. That is true. All right. You guys want to see the mess that is my Galaxy of Heroes spreadsheet? If I was smart, I would have this in multiple, which I've started to do. But we're not quite there yet. When am I going to unlock Ahsoka? I'm really not sure when I'll get Ahsoka. I'm going to be really held up by General Syndulla. Like that'll be an actual issue. All right, so there's one in here in particular that already has the math broken down for the carbonite stuff. There's 12 tabs of how I was getting Jar Jar. Here it is. Yeah. Okay, this is what I wanted. No, definitely not a day 1 unlock. Those are pretty rare for me. All right, so we won't be talking about any of this stuff. So that can go away. I should probably... Let's make a copy of this. Carb. Get rid of these. Get rid of that stuff. Okay. Yeah, so the pack averages you significantly more than 50 crystal refreshing there, and then shipments are obviously garbage. So that's the best. This is the best way to get CCB. What's up, Solo Base? Good evening. Happy Thanksgiving to you as well, Brady. Or rather, early Thanksgiving, maybe depending on time zones. How high is my Plo? He's all right. Chiropractic that you can put into spreadsheets, but I mean I do. That's how that got there. So the 20 free shards from the milestone, if you red box all the comics, you can skip buying 20 shards from the store. If what's her face was included in that, yeah, definitely. Okay, so this one's really already taken care of. Maybe we should let's just put an image in there so people know what we're talking about. You think energy hoarding or shard shop currency for tickets is better? Oh, shard shop, definitely. At least for me. All right. Oh, okay, there we go. So this is the best way to get carbonite. Now, what is, I believe the best way. Oh, do we hype train? Level 1 hype train, very nice. Thank you, Desi. Thank you, Doofiend. So this is the best way to get carbonite. Now for bronziums, we're gonna have to do. I don't have the math on this readily available, so we're gonna have to do some math. I don't really do the farming guides, Rogan. I find them really comprehensive, and I think most people are actually already pretty good at doing them. Oh, it's up, Matt. Well, the modding. Only you and Nooch take time to optimal teams for mid-game players who don't have everything R7. Yeah, I'm glad to be able to do that. I like being able to seize opportunities, so to speak. So, like, whenever we get a new, whenever we get, like, a new pack or something like that, and suddenly a very large number of people end up with a team, and they, you know, don't want to have to look in 18 different places to find it. Those are really nice. Yeah. So what I'm gonna need to do for bronzium, though, guys, am I gonna be able to do? Complete Sia's Bay. I'm gonna have to start memorizing some of these. Yeah, it's 1D. What does 1C do? Or oh, you're saying 3C. What is that? Oh, that's for yeah, that's the mass accumulation one solo. That's the one that gets, like, because all 4 of those pieces turn into relic stuff. Yeah. No, that one's good. That one's more comprehensive than it is bronziums. You know what I should be doing? Because this is, they just go crazy. Here, what we are gonna need to do, though, guys, is one of the things that I constantly get questions about is people who are wanting to, like, buy bronziums from the other stores, and I don't want to just tell them, hey, that's awful, don't do that. I want to actually be able to come up with some math. And if it doesn't support the idea, then obviously we don't recommend it, but I would like to have some math to back this, why this is good. Subzorm, is all Hans on deck worth it if I already have Han R3 and Veteran Smuggler R5? Ooh, no. I would say no. That pack is already sketchy to begin with. And if you already have half the stuff pretty much there, over half the stuff, because it's only 5 characters, right? I would not do that. One last question. Since I just unlocked gas, should I get one currency or Mark II currency? Since Mark II is gold gear. I don't know. My gut says Mark II currency just because you get it way faster, or even both. But it'll kind of depend on what your bottlenecks are, because 100% Matt, yeah. Yeah, it depends on how much you're able to complete. But for the vast majority of players, you just need to be going full in on Omicrons with the new episode store. There is some more nuance to that. We did make a video about it, but that is the TLDW. Too long didn't watch. But what I was gonna say to you, Brady, is the big thing you have to pay attention to is your get one that could be going for General Skywalker, who's not in here. The biggest thing that this is going to help buy are med packs, and I don't have them available in here right now, but med packs are a pretty big bottleneck for a lot of players. So if you need a lot of med packs, you definitely should not be doing General Skywalker from get one. That being said, there's a lot of other gold gear here, so I guess it would really to me, it would depend on how badly you need med packs. Did we get the new hair kit? We did not. I think it's getting posted on Friday. I don't think it solo is the hair kit going in game on Friday, or is it being posted Friday? I know I saw that you had you saw Meathead say something about that, right? All right. And how did I come up with that 137 number? Now I'll have to go through some screenshots to see what the average drop rate was for this thing. We'll get rid of these. Yeah, we're trying to figure that out right now, Brady. This is the solution. We just need to be able to find a way to explain this well. So where are my screenshots? Oh, here we go. So this is battles. This is data pads. So here I got 20, and then I got 30 data pads from those 20 battles. 20, I got 20. I got 36. Oh, another 36, interesting. Another 20, I got 32. All right, I mean, this is, oh, no, shoot. Hey, this is half. 18. 16, yeah. 16, 18, 18, 40. Wow, that one had nuts of drops. Okay. 20, 18, 18, 16, another 18. What I'm doing right now is I'm trying to figure out the drop rate for bronziums. Okay. So for every 20 sims, so obviously that's the average. Oh, so it's almost a 1-to-1 drop rate. That's interesting. But over the finalizer bundle, if I have all characters but only the Kylo shuttle. If you're just missing Kylo Shuttle, I don't know. Is that one even active right now? Does that sound right for the drop rate for these? I wonder if it's different from for the Cairo node. I mean, if you're literally only missing Kylo Shuttle, that sounds like an awful deal. So if you get, let's do some quick maths here, boyos. If you're pretty much getting, for every 8 energy you spend, you're getting one of these, which that's not entirely accurate. We'll have to really hone in on the actual amount. 20 attempts is what? 28 divided by, or 8 times 20. So 160 energy gets you roughly 19. And 160 energy costs 120. No. How much does 160 energy cost you? So you get 50 crystals for 120. So it costs you 40, like 133? Just 33%. 16. So it's like 65 crystals to get 20 bronziums through this way. What's up, Shoot Dog? We are currently working on a guide for how best to get all the relic materials. And I'm doing some math on how much it actually costs to get bronzium. So bronzium, if you do this method, it looks like with my current math and drop rates, 160 or 20 of the data pads is 65 crystals if you do this method. Now the question is, how much is 20 of these? That's way too much. It's about 4. So 4 bronziums, if you do that method, so at that rate, this is so weird. 65 divided by 4. Bronziums essentially cost about 15, 16 crystals if you do the fleet method. Now, if you were to actually buy them for crystals, how much do they cost? I feel like it's not that much different. You know what I should really be comparing it to? I should really be comparing it to the pack. I shouldn't be comparing it to this. Yeah, 20. So it is cheaper than the VAT, which that makes sense. I bet it's not that different. I bet the pack is not that bad. But that's assuming my drop rate is accurate. If it's higher than 19%, 19.43, it's going to be different. What am I farming? Because I've never seen that much bronzium. It's the fleet node. This one right here. You get so many Mark 5 Fabric Pack data pads. You get so many. Yeah, I have a ridiculous amount of bronziums because of that. Now, is that the most effective method though? Let's see. Because I feel like the bronzium pack wasn't good, but it wasn't awful, right? All right. So let's see. What's up, baby skin? How you doing? So 35% chance for 25 30% chance for 35. 20% chance for 50. 75. 100. Okay. So the pack averages 41 bronziums per pack, and the pack costs 500. Let's do round to 42. Oh, that is cheap. That's 11 crystal. That's 12 crystals per bronzium. That's probably the cheapest way to do this then. Interesting. Probably not, Brady. What's up, TB? How you doing? Yeah, so that pack does look better. That doesn't seem that good. Maybe I did my math wrong. Yeah, that's for relic mats. So we're comparing this pack right now, which looks like on average gives 42. So if you're paying 500 crystals and you're getting 42, you're buying them for about 12 a pop. You're paying for about 12 a pop, which is not great, but it honestly looks a lot better. All right, let's cross-reference this. So if I do 10 crystal refreshes in and fleet, that'll run me 500. Those 10 turn into 120 energy divided by 8, which means I can run this node 150 times. If we're running that node 150 times, we saw that on average it drops. It has about a 19% drop rate. No, it's not right. It has... Let's do this. Yeah, on average, it'll drop 1 per sim. Or no. Oh, my brain's broken right now. For every 20 energy, you'll get 20 of these. So it's about 8. Okay, so you get about 8. So for the 150 attempts, you're going to get 8 bronzium, more or less, each time. Which turns into 120 mats. Those 120 mats are 1,200. Fabritex turn into... No. Alright, I did my math wrong once. I'm not sure if it was the first time or the second time, because that's a very, very different number. That's a very different number. And that is significantly, significantly better. So for every 20 energy, or sorry, for every 20 attempts. Oh, that's attempts. Come on, Calvin. Yeah, that's where I did the math wrong. So 150 attempts. Yeah, so you're getting 145. Yeah, which translates to 32. So it breaks about even with the pack, or a little bit less. Wow, that's really disappointing. $145. Yeah, so the only thing that could really change this is if the drop rate's different. If I just got low drop rates, it's possible. But even then, it probably doesn't change it that much. Because even if it's... Oh, let's make sure that formula's right. I mean, it looks right. Let's override and say it's like 22.5. Then times that by 1.125. 168. Oh, spreadsheets. I wish I could get a default typeface for Google Sheets. I wish so too, Tumble. I've tried plugins out there, and they always end up screwing up a bunch of other stuff. Yeah, so I did it for 22.5, which is what I feel like I've been told the drop rate was before. The bright side, I mean, for double drops, it still is absolutely... It's double, so it's definitely better than the pack. But it looks like the pack beats it without double drops. Yeah, the math is saying we should buy the Relic Bronzium pack, yes. The only exception looks like during double drops, the fleet node just destroys it. Because you don't get double drops on the pack. But 168, what does that actually turn into? Yeah, it turns into 37. So it looks like the pack is king. So this is a double drops only thing, which is fine. So what was this exact number? Oh, awesome. Okay, so... $37. And then shipments is garbage. Shipments is like, I think it's 20. So 500 divided by 20 is 25. So shipments again being the big fat loser. I do need to change that, thank you. It is 1D. Yeah, I guess the other difference is this honestly still might be a little bit better. Just because you're gonna get ally points for shard shop currency, you're gonna get credits, and you're gonna get normal stuff. Yeah, I might still recommend that, honestly. Like this is the better Bronzium option. But if you go this route, you are out a little bit, that's true. But you're getting a Carbonite piece, and then you're also getting credits and ally points, so maybe better overall option, and then this is just best bronzium option. I can live with that. That seems fine. Let's do this, though. Merge these. And let's do that too. Get a little more uniform here. There we go. All right, let's maybe delete this one, because you're going to do that for Chirotech. Delete that. So you get that piece here, use it here, turn it into all that stuff. Is the fleet no better than the Chirotech one? Yes, just because it's cheaper. The issue with that is you need Chirotech. So it's better for bronziums, but it's the worst thing to do. If that makes sense. Now, how do we use this? How do we translate this to the other thing sucking? Like, let's do episode. I guess we could do episode shipments. We're gonna have to do some funny math to get to this, though. So a lot of people have been asking me if bronziums, this price in here, is worth it. So 20 bronzium is worth about. They go for 20 a pop, right? So 20 bronzium is really worth 400 crystals. At 3,500. Omicrons are what, 1,600? Although we probably shouldn't be comparing them to Omicrons because that's just better than everything. We should probably be comparing them to maybe like this mod piece, which they're the same price, so that's actually interesting. So this will cost 400. How much would this cost in crystals? I'm curious. $400, same amount. But this just has it. This has a cheaper alternative. This does not. Oh, very nice, Epsilon. Because you can get. Yeah, so it's not that it's bad. It's just that there's better ways to do it. You can get it. Get it for half the cost there. Because it's only meeting shipments. I wonder if we compare it to some of the others. Do these just all mirror crystal prices exactly? Can't get this for crystals, I don't think. What's another really popular item? Probably, let's do Chirotech. Oh, Chirotech actually do look cheaper than their crystal counterpart. It's 175. And they're 28. we divide that by... Oh, I did that backwards. So 20 Chirotech should times 28. Yeah, so it is more expensive in crystals. Okay, so Chirotech's better than Bronzium's, even comparing Bronzium's bad value. Yeah, something tells me this video is gonna be ready soon. This is gonna be a long one. What's up, JVP? How you doing? What? Oh. And that's still better. Let's do this. Yep, nope. Just wanted the color. Do we get another double drops during Christmas? I don't believe they've confirmed. We typically don't though. The two big double drop times that they make for us are the anniversary and May the 4th. Christmas is actually pretty light. They'll do like the assault battle events, but they typically don't do double drops. Yeah. We get more assault battles. Change this to white. Why does that look weird? That bugs me. Okay. Because it looks weird here too. Why did these not do it? Anyways. Let's just add Bronziums here. And maybe CCB as well. Show the overall crystal comparison. So Bronziums are 175 a pop. And in crystals, they're 20. And CCB is what? $60. And then in crystal, CCB is what? It's not good. It's about 5 crystals for every carbonite piece. And then I didn't love that. Yeah, so those are awful. Then let's just do this. Oh, no. Okay, let's remove them all. Apparently the border thickness has changed here. I think we're using that one. look right. Yeah. Always messy to add things afterwards. Yeah, that medium sounds right. And then there we go. And I don't think these. So this is low too. This is just as low as these are. And the big problem with this is if it already is lower on the crystal value. For our other spreadsheet, you can get them much better than crystal value. So that should be enough. I don't know if we want to go into the other shipment types. I don't know if people care about that. That's going to be hard to explain, though, at this rate. I don't even think they're in here, are they? I don't know. I don't even know if they are in other shipment areas. Went on double drop event for them. I wonder if I made a mistake. For which one? Oh, the Poncho Bros. I don't think they're gonna be double drops for quite a few more months. Let me look. I can find this out pretty easily. What day was this posted? Just go to marquee release. Padawan Obi-Wan hit in May. So yeah, you still have 6 more months until he becomes accelerated. You still have 6 more. So, I mean, if you wanted him for whatever you needed him for, yeah, you weren't getting doubled. He wasn't accelerated anytime soon. Yeah, May 20th, it looks like. Okay, I think this is pretty clear. So I think we're done. I think we've confirmed best thing for Carbonite as well as best thing for Bronzium. I think that's pretty safe because in the episode shipments, they're on the lower area, like with Gear 12 and the mod stuff. But the problem here is their crystal value is already bad. If we can already prove you can get better than crystal, then they're really not good here. Like the issue with the issue with Mark II thermals or the mod slicing materials, you really can't, like, you can do your mod refreshes, and then after that, you just don't have a better alternative. These you do. These you do. All right, that looks good. So now what are we on? Man, this really should be its own thing. Go. Thanks for chilling with me, guys, on this Thanksgiving Eve. Yeah, the other one, it is a few other things. It's good for a lot of different things. That's true, Matt. That's true. Ahsoka and Maul are kind of the Inquisitorious killers. So let's take my one last sheet here. I needed new shipments. Here it is. Oh, shoot. That one. If you're a spreadsheet for truth, you have to check that one. I mean, I know it's going to be worse. I know it's going to be worse for pure bronziums. I should say that. Purely because the node itself is more expensive. It goes from 8 to 10. It goes from 8 to 10, and then these aren't worth as much in bronziums. Which one of these are the bronzium ones, though? It's good overall, but it's not. It's gonna lose in the isolated cases. Yeah, so this one's worth 2. That one's worth 2, and then one of these is worth Mark 4. So the blue one's bronzium. Laptops for CCB. Yeah, they're all useful. That's why it's a good catch-all. So Mark 4. Yeah, so this one's also 2. So you're getting 4 salvage pieces for 10 energy with this one, whereas you're getting 10 salvage pieces for 8 energy. So it's a great way to stockpile things. It might not be the best way to kill a bottleneck necessarily. But yeah, because this is... If I remember correctly, this one's value is actually pretty good. It's Mark 1, right? The Mark 1 laptop. They craft. I'm not sure what that's supposed to mean. Like the shower drains? Oh. But do they craft for a better value? So that one doesn't craft. It looks like this one might. Is it Mark 1? Yeah, it's Mark 1. The MK6 and the MK4. So you can make it into that. So it was worth 2, so it should be worth 100 after you craft it. And it's worth 10? Is that right? Yeah, none of these are worth more than... Yeah, none of these are worth more than 10. So you definitely shouldn't be crafting it. Is that what you're implying, bro? None of these get over. You shouldn't be crafting them. I mean, because you're losing what 10 times the value the second you do. If you're taking 50 of them and going from 2 to 10 instead of 2 to 100. Yeah, so again, so I think we kind of settled on it. You're getting 4 bronzing for 10 energy, which is good because you're getting a little bit of carbonite, and you're getting, what's the other one? You're getting Zimbiddle too. So it's a great catch-all. It's not the best bronzium killer. Okay, so I think we're done there. I think I got everything into a new area. How's your bourbon, bro? Is it good? All right, so chromium transistors are like the easiest one in the entire world. Well, that's not true. They're one of the 2 easiest. It all boils down to this. Like this one's just completely dead. Do I have one of those selling in the store right now? It doesn't look like I do. Oh, awesome. I just completely closed out of my game. So let's duplicate this. Name this transistor. Get rid of that, get rid of that, get rid of that. Yeah, these are awful. So 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. So the pack is averaging 120. I mean, I don't even want to put this in here. Like, we do not need spreadsheets for this. What's up, Stoneworm? It really all comes down to that one piece. I think there's 2 of them, actually, but I don't know where you get the other one from. I don't even know what the shipment prices are. Oh, Stoneworm, are you like an in real life person? Oh, that does sound vaguely familiar. So that's the one we want. Sounds really familiar. All right. I really wish I had a picture of this in the shipments because it's like 150. Oh, let's do this. Oh, it's the wrong one. Ah, there it is. There it is. What's up, dude? How you doing? It's been a minute. How you doing, dude? I don't know if I wanted to dox or not, but I was fairly sure that I remember this being like your Xbox Live tag. Or something to that extent. All right, duplicate. Oh, dude, I'm sorry. That sucks. Like right now, as in like today, or like recently. That really sucks. Like 3 days ago. Oh, I mean, that's basically the same thing. So I mean, I would ask if you're okay, but I'm guessing you're okay considering here. Oh my gosh. Like, that's how you crashed it? What are the insurance ramifications there? Are you guys fine? Are you guys cooked? Like, how bad or how good is that? Probably all bad, but oh, yeah. Different insurances. So is one of you cooked and one of you fine? Oh, I mean, that makes sense. Yeah, I mean, that makes sense. So what are you doing for the holiday? Wife is really good. She's right in the middle of a really busy season at work, so Calvin's been having to do a lot of dishes and stuff, which is fine. I don't hate the dishes. Life is going pretty well. I've got 1 week left in this class for my MBA. I was trying to have this video ready to launch Friday, but I don't think it's going to happen. It's being a little bit more intensive than I thought it was going to be. MBA, not NBA. Well, that's cool. Is everyone getting together? Okay. That's good, that's good. Yeah, that makes sense. But are your two immediate gonna be there? I think I know what that means. Yeah, as I figured, okay. I don't know where the Mark III whatchamacallits are. Oh, do I seriously not have any here? Are you like busy right now? Because I think I'm gonna be about to be tapped out. Well, I don't know. No, we still have some conquest to do. Are you gonna be busy later tonight, dude? Are you like not in a good place to call right now? Okay. Nice, that one looks good. Oh, Calvin, you dum-dum. All right, so we got the rhodium heat sink figured out, essentially. What's going on with streaming? Like, what are we doing? So, in layman's terms, do you mean this stream in general? Or do you mean this stream, or do you mean streaming in general? There are these wacky relic things that you need to upgrade characters. Oh, big picture, I mean, it's just kind of something we're doing right now. Having fun with it. It's a lot of stuff that I would like already do anyways for myself. So it just makes sense to make content out of it. Especially with this math stuff. But yeah, so the transistors. Calvin gets to do his chores with friends. Yeah, kinda. That's definitely part of it. That is definitely part of it. There's definitely a communal aspect too that's important. I get that back in there. I still make money. I mean, it helps. Yeah, it definitely helps. It helps justify the time. All right, so you turn these. Stoneworm, you're about to get, like, depending on what you release, you might get banned. Or not banned, but timed out. You know too much. Levy dagger when losing the Cliff Flip. So the only really thing you can do about it, Dooffiend, is if you take Entire Reaper, you can try to pull the turn meter back to catch up, but that's pretty much it if you lose the initial one. What can I say? Anything that would be like in the realm of doxing. Like if you want to say maybe I don't know what you're planning to say, but you know a lot. Birthday address, maiden name, yeah. probably best to avoid those. What's up, Darth? How you doing? 4829 W. I mean that has to go somewhere. I was expecting to pull that up and for it to be like some specific reference. It's going well, Darcela. How are you doing? All right. I mean, go ahead with the lore Stoneworm if it's not deemed appropriate. Appropriate's not the right word. If it's not deemed doxing, I'll just leave it. We'll leave it there. How's that? So I'm pretty sure just the best way to do this is you just do the fully crafted pieces, right? Oh, no, there are other places to get this. Hmm. That would be peak lore, Oberon. Yeah, because these all... I really feel like you can't get Gerda pads in that many places. Yeah, it's pretty much here. You pretty much have to buy it with Mark III currency. Or craft it. Is it the same for this one? Okay, so only 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 half of those things were true, Stoneworm. The concussion, the car crash, and the exact quote are all true. I don't think the other two things were true, though. I wasn't trying to hit on anyone, and I don't think that was her profession. Although that is a really good piece of lore. All right. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to get really elaborate with the last three because the last three have a ton of. The last three relic pieces all have a ton of overlap. All right, so there was a car crash. I believe everyone's back from the ad now. There was a car crash. I did have a concussion, and the exact quote that Stoneworm gave is true. I didn't actually go up to her, so there's that. And I don't think that was her profession, although, yeah. But there were multiple times where I looked at everyone around, I was like, what'd you guys say? And like, we didn't say anything, Calvin. All right, so I think what we're gonna have to do. No, she was real. She was real. I just don't think that was her profession. You might have discouraged me from doing it. I don't know if I would have the guts to do it either way, Stoneworm. That is some good lore though. That was a while ago. That was a while ago. All right, we're gonna have to break out a whole. We're gonna have to make a whole new spreadsheet for this next one. But am I right? I like how Drex said believable. Yeah, these are all Mark III currency. All of them. Yeah, we should probably include arrows in there too. I'll take your word for it, Dooffiend. All right. Are there even packs for those? Oh, there are. All but Gerda pads. Okay. All right, so why do I have so many arrow magnifiers? So this is it's funny actually, because a lot of people don't know this or won't remember this, but there used to be a challenge version of the Rancor, and that would give you arrow magnifiers, and it gave quite a bit. And at the time, R8 was still just very inaccessible because people didn't have enough signal data. So mine just stockpiled. I had 1,000 at one point before that game mode officially just died. But yeah, I have not bought an arrow magnifier ever. What I've been given is what I have. All right, so we're gonna need to make a bunch of these. Yeah, it did. I mean, I had a lot stockpile, but I mean that was during the major offensive. That was during the really big guild thing. The guild rework that was very, very player friendly. That was the one casualty though. What is this? So this is arrow magnifiers. And then let's just do this. I did no, I trained back yesterday, Empire. Back was yesterday, and I'm feeling it today because I haven't trained back since I sprained my shoulder. But I've been feeling that all today. Oh, it's actually not bad. The arrow magnifiers. That is correct. Oh, is it the same? Yeah, it's the exact same. Zim battles are better. All right, so average, so 500 crystals gets you 8, 6, 4, and 4. Now, what I'm curious about is where do shipments get you for each one of these? Oh, not you. I'm assuming you can buy all of these with crystals. Yikes. These are expensive. So air mags are 115 a pop. Divided by 500. 100 divided by 115. Oh. Four. Oh, that's barely better. Oh, that sucks. Oh no. Okay, I was looking at the wrong one. That was for ECs. So the pack average is better than crystals. What about you? Let's do impulse detector. Impulse detectors are 180. So yeah, all the packs are pretty much better than crystals. Oh, air magnifiers look different. Air magnifiers are what, 250? Yeah. Oh, 2. And then 500 crystals get you how much? Zimbiddle? $3.6. Just delete this. So the shipments are the pack is better than the shipments every single time, which is good. So now if we take these numbers These are the last 4, right? Oh yeah, because we're not going to be able to have fun, Stoneworm. Good to see you. I pretty much raw dog them all, Spidey. I pretty much raw dog them all. Duplicate this one, and let's copy these all as values. Is it gonna let me do that? Nope, it did not. In fact, it kind of messed everything up. We really don't need any of these. So let's see, how do we want to do this? Let's do relic piece. Mark 3 currency crystals. Oh, what are the names of these packs? Relic amplifier pack. We've got Electrium, Zimbiddle, Arrow, and Impulse. This might not be the best way to do this. I guess I could divide those by 500, right? Next will cost 250. Instead it's 500. There's gonna be just 500 divided by those things. So that's not right. Yeah, okay. Did that backwards. There we go. Oh, there's gonna be another location we have to look at. There might not be. Oh, we're gonna have to look at the other way to do this too. That looks good. So Zimbiddles. Which one were you Zimbiddles? Is that even Electrium, that first one? I don't think it is. I think it's Arrows. and it didn't carry over. That's arrows. This is IDs. This is crystals. It's pack. Much cheaper in the pack. Zimbeddle for crystals. I think this one was Zimbeddles. Yep. So droid brains, unfortunately or unfortunately, are going to be a lot easier because they're not available in packs, or at least not in the pack that we're currently reviewing. Okay, Zimbeddle. This is going to be for Electriums. Okay. That's the starting point. I really didn't need the crystals in there. So the Mark III currency. That's what's going to be important here. So arrows are 200. I feel like it's 300,000 or something. Yeah, it'd be nice if they just told you, wouldn't it? Yeah, I don't remember which one it starts at. I feel like it's 300, but... Or 300 million, not 300,000. Okay, you're being really weird here. All right, there we go. 265. Electriums are 100. Simple enough. And Zimbeddles are 125. Now that's if you buy them straight. I guess you could get it with Mark II currency. What can you buy with Mark II currency that turns into these, though? You can get Zimbeddles. So those come out cheaper. Enough syringes, data pads. We gotta add Gerda. Gerda's like really expensive. 585. Wow, that's a jump. What is it in crystals? Really not that big of a jump. 250. Is it this? Is the same price as an Aero magnifier? Oh, that's awful. Wow, that's an awful deal. Okay. I think the only thing left to do... I mean, do we even compare Mark II currency? How much can it be even used for? Alright, we could just do this first. Okay. So what do we do for... So O divided by N. I should always do that. What's the new currency, right? Crystal and then currency, okay. So it looks like best value for Mark III currency is probably going to be air magnifiers. Or for the Mark III currency. Isn't exactly shocking. And then we'll do the same for the deals, of course, get worse when we look at this, but the winner looks to be some battles. Now, the last thing to do is probably... Probably to look at Mark II currency. Which is going to be a pain in the butt to decipher. Because you can't buy it outright. So you can buy... You can buy a multi-tool. You can buy 5 multi-tool for 425 currency. You get 60 salvage, so you get half. So stupid. There's so much math involved in this. $110 divided by 12. So you need that many. And those individually cost 85. So for 780 currency, you can get 1 impulse detector. That seems really high, which I think we knew it was. I think that's been pretty commonly accepted as bad value. Zimbittles, on the other hand, divided by 9, or divided by 90. So you need 5. How much does it cost to get a hold of 5 hollow lenses? I feel like it's cheap. Yeah, significantly cheaper. That's wild. Yeah, it's a huge difference. Now, can you get any of the other ones? Because arrow magnifiers, can you even craft those? I feel like those aren't craftable. Yeah, because they were the Rancor piece. Yeah, they're not. Okay. Now, can you get the Gerda pads, guns, data pads, and furnaces? I don't think you can. Oh, you can. You can. Are you familiar with Mark 7 Neurosav electrobonics being 400 crystals for 50 and converting to 155 chromium transistors? So yes, is this what you're talking about, Mark 7? Yeah, so this is what you're talking about. The only thing is, I would never buy that with crystals. I would buy that from the guild store every single time they pop up. That's probably the ideal way to do that. I'm gonna have to split this up into 2 videos. One pre-Relic 5 and one Relic post-Relic 5. Alright, so you can get 5 guns for 335. I have no idea where that came from. It's really weird. I don't know why it's doing that. I mean, you shouldn't have to do the 500 crystal pack for the transistors. You should just be able to get these from guild store and call it a day. Yeah, you shouldn't have to involve crystals at all for this piece. All right, 67. And then how many of those do you need to make the final piece? Oh, it looks like a lot. 113. What do you have 5.5k racked up a minute now? The guild pieces? Or the transistors? 16. 13 times 67. 871. And then arrow magnifiers can't be crafted, and then electrium I don't think can be bought with Mark II. Canopy, breastplate. Oh, okay, nice. Oh, you can. Yep. Although I think that involves... That might be too complicated. Because I think these fully crafted pieces involve other pieces that aren't going to be in here. Yeah, they do. Yeah, we're not doing that math. I mean, I guess we could just be misleading. We have to say that. Oh no, it's in there too. Are they the same price? They might be. If they're the same price, we'll do this. $85 per piece. They're not. Oh gosh, why did they have to make that so stupid difficult to do? That's 95 currency versus 85 currency. Which is going to make it more expensive, so let's just do this route. Yeah, this system is very complicated. Divided by 15. And I think they were, what, each 85 a pop? So 5.33. How much currency it takes you. See, electriums are bad. Okay. I think we can start drawing some conclusions here. So, we've got 5 pieces we need. I think we should probably just compare the Mark III to the Mark II and then probably just call this a day, so. So it looks like the best way to get the... this is the new currency, yeah. So it looks like Zimbittles. Because we want the number to be lower here almost. Yeah, that Mark III currency is just so stupid high. Thank you, Josiah. All right, so the higher the numbers on these, the better it is to buy them with the Mark III currency. So it looks like Electrium really consistently comes out on top for the currency. How do I want to highlight this so it's clear? guess maybe just here. Like that's the one you want to buy. It's consistently on the higher end compared to its peers for this current when comparing everything to Mark III currency. Like that's the winner. Zimbittles. Lower here, not terribly low. Oh, that one of the highest here. It's pretty low here. Which would indicate we're supposed to be getting with Mark II currency. I think that's the winner as well. Air magnifiers don't have a lot of options. It genuinely looks like the price pack is cheap, though. It beats everyone in crystals, and the pack, it's on the higher side, too. And if you have to do a pack... Oh, the winner, honestly, is impulse detectors. Really is. All right, let's do it this way. I don't think, do I want to highlight these? So good, good, good. Pack price, I think it just comes down to it. I really don't know if I would be suggesting buying the pack for that, though. That's one of the worst crystal values overall. Oh no, that just means the whatchamacallit sucks. It has a really good crystal value. Okay. Its Mark III currency sucks. Although not the lowest. Gerda's the lowest. Gerda just doesn't have alternatives. That's Gerda's problem. That's so much to get up to Gerda, though. And you just get so much less Mark III currency. And this is hard to be definitive about it because there's so many demanding things in here. Yeah, I think we're going to remove the crystal comparison almost entirely here. And do this. And then I think if you have to do one of them from one of the packs, you do impulse. Is there another way to get some of these? Do we need to be cross-referencing with anything else? We've covered Mark II. We've covered Mark III. We've covered crystals. Droid brains can't be crafted. Gerda, I'm pretty sure, yeah, it's literally just that. It's Pax and Mark III. That can't be crafted. It's not really a sufficient source. Oh, get 3 is interesting. I feel like I wouldn't touch get 3 with that though. I think so, Menino. I think that is what we're looking at here right now. Yeah, because the math we have drawn up right now. So if we ignore crystals, let's ignore crystals here for a second. And you're just looking at a pure, should I buy the material straight with Mark III currency without having to craft it? Or should I buy the scrap with Mark II currency and craft it? And it looks like Zimbittles and Gerdas, you don't get as much bang for your buck by buying them whole with the Mark III currency. Like this is pretty good. This is a pretty high number. This number doesn't exist, and this is a pretty high number. Gerda's value by buying them whole, it sucks. It's actually the worst one. So you're almost better off, and it's going to depend on how you're spending your stuff. But you're almost better off buying it with Mark II currency, the individual salvage, and then crafting it. At least comparatively to the other ones. This doesn't tell a whole story because it's an entire game economy, but it's interesting to say the least. Yeah, now how do you translate this? That's another thing. Just think we need to trim the fat here maybe. I think we're gonna change the way we did this. White color. It's kind of a gold color. All right, so you and then Mark III currency for these 3. All right, that was a lot of math. I did that wrong. There we go. Yeah, it looks like the math is we need to be buying by the electriums, the air magnifiers, and the impulse detectors whole, and then craft Gerdas and Zimbittles. And that's actually interesting that Gerdas have that good of a deal. I guess you can just buy it. You can buy these guns. Only R9. Yeah, so it looks like we've got, for carbs, the pack is your best option. Bronzium pack is actually probably your best option for the Malone, but the fleet node comes somewhat close and has some extra goodies on it. Don't buy either of them with legend stuff because their crystal value overall sucks. And yeah. Transistors, Guildstorm, Erodium, Guildstorm, and the last four. Oh, thank you, Bane. We're probably about to call it, to be honest. Oh, it's 11:30. Yeah, I got Thanksgiving tomorrow. Yeah, definitely have all the information ready now. I just gotta record the video, which I will not be doing today. Yeah, I'm typically in bed by now, but I don't have to be at work tomorrow, so that's kind of helpful. The GAC songs are not available somewhere. I have 3 available on YouTube right now, but I need to actually I need to contact Free because he's gotten some of Ursa's stuff on Spotify. I need to send him a message. I'll do that. It's 11:30 on Thanksgiving Eve. I'm not going to message him now. I'll message him some other time. Oop. All right, my dudes. We'll call that a day. I don't even know if there's going to be anyone to hit up. Is there anyone playing right now? Oh, yeah, it looks like Matt's going. All right, YouTube. Oh, Urza's going? Oh, maybe I can message Free. He's probably around then. I'm I'm not seeing Urs in my YouTube thing. Is he like not live yet? He's about to be live. Oh, I probably just don't have his name typed in wrong. Or is he not under? Happy Thanksgiving to all of my American friends. And anybody else who would like to hear it. Yeah, he's not live on YouTube. Alright, we'll hit him up on Twitch. That's fine. Alright, YouTube. Thank you all. Until the next time, though, on YouTube, stay awesome.